And Silent 3 is offline.
Dice, you're
There's
streaming
no
to your account.
chat or anything.
Dice, you're logged into you. Is that intended?
Well, I'm logged into me on like Google, but it should be
Can you-
streaming to
Can you
Silent.
show us your OBS
Yeah.
setup?
Dice is offline right now. He's the one that streamed last time, so it's still set up with my stream key.
Okay.
Did you
Now it's
Record or stream?
Oh, that's a good point.
now
They're right next to each other.
Ooh,
it's-
maybe that was it.
the only
Did you
reason
change
why-
anything? Because it's
Oh.
going now.
Oh, it's saying it's live now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
weird.
it's still showing offline.
We get a
Oh,
stream and stream and stream and stream and stream.
Oh no.
Nice.
No.
We're having a stream-based telephone.
Can I like reach out and touch someone?
Oh, it's so weird because if I do this,
No,
then-
we have to go up.
in a couple seconds it'll be like,
I mean-
oh.
Raise the roof.
That would be going up to like reach
Hey,
Dice,
Merch,
but
put
I
that
wanna reach
link
someone
back
over
in the,
there.
Chat.
Oh,
Hey,
I don't know.
Cam,
I think
wanna
it's too.
high five me? Give me a high five.
Wait, where are you?
I
Oh,
thought
below
just
you.
below you.
Down low.
I'm
Almost
gonna
did it.
tickle Dice's chin.
Yeah, and now the whole row of them are gonna slowly do it. Oh,
Okay, I'm Y, you guys are M.
wait, no, I'm C.
Wait, no, you're A. Wait, there's 5 of us. That's not how you spell
And
YMCA.
merchant can be an exclamation point.
wait, what?
Wait, no, I'm A. No,
Where's
wait,
my
wait, wait.
exclamation point? I don't know what you're saying. Oh, YMCA. Okay.
Mhm.
yeah. And I think it's still loading,
Very well.
like, way back in
I
the
want to be
distance.
the
It is.
A breath. No. YMCA. Really to stay alive.
I mean, it makes sense. They would probably pause to take a breath after saying that initial YMCA. Okay, well, this is what I get for actually saying a proper introduction. It didn't record. So, hello, loves. Once again, I am Silent 3, and this is Narrative Telephone.
We'll never get it perfect.
That's okay. It adds to the charm.
It does. The high production value.
Following along with the, oh my god, the cursors are just going.
Yeah.
Following along with the,
Why give Dice the card?
Okay, that's just bugging me out.
we have decided this time to do things a little bit differently, and we're going to be watching these videos in reverse. That was the suggestion. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but I don't know how entertaining it will be, but we'll give it a try.
I think it's a good suggestion.
we can guess what details are added in the next video.
It'll be like us trying to make assumptions about cavemen, you know?
Yeah, totally. It's exactly like that. It's absolutely identical.
Decent analogy, actually.
This was their special hair cutting rock. It's just some kid's rock collection in caveman land, you know?
Used for ritual purposes and religious intent. So, do you guys want to watch it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I
In
do.
reverse.
You're in
Okay,
the
so
next-
it's last first, right? So the person at the furthest away from the beginning, right?
Yep, this is the
Okay.
final video of the chain, and then we're going backwards as we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, well, that didn't work. Never mind. Ignore it.
Dude, is my audio working?
It is not.
That's true, it's not. Oh,
Maybe I
you're
did.
static.
Maybe
Um,
it's a blank story.
so
Alright.
here's the thing. I don't think you can blame your
Obama, welcome.
computer on this one. That works.
Okay.
I tried to do a little silly thing. But apparently it didn't work well
Well,
once I exported it.
did you put his
I
clip?
reversed the video. I played it backwards.
Oh, I'm so sad it didn't
For-
work.
I know it was gonna be so good,
Well,
Oh.
let's
but
try
it's
it
only
again.
like we
Let's
can
see if-
try.
Okay, here we go. No, it just kind of freezes.
Why do you keep bringing up Twitch chat?
So I can have the chat in the video while we're watching.
But you lose half the video.
Gotta get this down. So many dead. So many. But no bodies. So many dead. There were frogs. Space frogs, by Dice's report. That just came down and started killing everybody. There's so many dead. No bodies. They're taking over the world. They're on all the continents. And they're melting the ice caps. There's just so many dead with no traces.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's pretty much the information I got.
Yeah, that's not that different from mine.
Really?
Knowing where it came from.
I looked like a paranoid guy, though.
I mean,
I
that-
mean,
playing the character.
What's weird is a lot survived that.
Really?
Yeah, but let's just... I like it. I want to see how this goes.
All right. Okay. So what's your prediction? What detail gets added in the next video?
I don't want to say because I know what's the details in the last video.
that's true.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true. Okay.
What
That's fair.
Oh, yeah. I guess as people go forward, I don't know how that can work. That is a downside of this. I guess we can't easily talk about
Yes,
that.
what do you think will be added?
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Slayer
Oh,
Lake.
wait, I forgot you've seen it too. 'Cause
Mhm.
Poog.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
That,
I'm just gonna play it and we're gonna go on.
That sounds like a good plan.
Then why did you say by Dice's report?
I was gonna say, Dice.
Because I said
gave
it.
to him?
Oh.
I have to get this down. There are so many dead. But there are no bodies. Just so
Pinky
many
Cam.
dead. There were frogs from outer space. That's what I said. There were frogs from outer space. They've killed so many. Left no bodies. They're on almost all continents now, except the Antarctic. And they're not in the Arctic either, which makes sense because it's not a continent. But they're melting them. And soon there will be nothing left. Nothing. There's so many dead. But no bodies to show for it.
Okay.
Okay.
That was like emotional.
Yeah.
Antarctic was added. Antarctica.
That's
Was
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
And we
like
still
the-
have space frogs.
And it was very accurate to, like, whoever did the last one really got pretty much the whole thing Silent said.
Yeah.
Except for the Antarctic clarification.
I mean, he switched it with ice caps, which is, you know,
But he also said they were on the Arctic, too.
It's true.
So I just shortened it to ice caps.
So, chat, what do you think the story is so far? You're the kind of objective outsider who has no idea.
I mean, right now, Kate is the only one who's actually actively said anything in chat, and I'm not going to call out any lurkers.
that's fair.
So if anyone would like to chime in, they are welcome to.
There's more people on my screen.
I mean, for people online watching.
Oh, okay. I have no idea. Okay. Shall we keep going?
Oh, that's fair. Kate already knows.
She
Oh,
sure does.
that is true.
She knows what I did. I made her deal with lots of these.
Is that your girlfriend?
Oh,
Yes.
Jenna marvels it. We're just roommates. Temporarily. During quarantine.
yep. Okay, so
No.
if you guys want to see my train wreck, I think you're going to have to prepare yourself.
Xander should
It
have
can't
been
be
in this
that
because
bad.
of the space frogs.
I don't remember connecting those.
All right,
I think they were 2 different points.
next one.
Next one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Here we go.
All right, I have to get this down. There's so many dead. Just so many dead, but no bodies. There's so many dead, but there's no bodies. There was frogs from space. Space frogs.
I'm sorry, I was thinking of that, so I broke character too.
There's, so many dead. They're on almost all continents, except for Antarctica and the Arctic, which isn't a continent. But they're melting it. It's melting. So it's only a matter of time. It's just so many dead. There's so many dead, but no bodies. No bodies.
It was.
I'm the dumb one.
Those are three very it was consistent. You consistently passed along this story so far.
I honestly don't remember Merchant you saying so many dead like 100 times.
That's what I got.
Well, let's find out where that happened.
Let's
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next one.
Soon we'll know who to pin the blame on.
Okay, I have to get this all down. There's a lot of dead people, but there were no bodies. So much dead, but no bodies. There were frogs, but it's weird because there's so much dead but no bodies. So much dead, but so many bodies but no bodies. And then some space. They come from space, I think. And they've been seen or they've acted on all continents. They're from all continents. The only continents they haven't gotten yet. The only continent they haven't gotten to yet is Antarctica or the Arctic. But that continent is slowly melting, so it will only be a matter of time before they get there too. It's just so many
aren't
bodies.
melting yet.
So much dead, but no bodies. Oh, Mother Mary, help us all.
Oh, I forgot that part.
That was new.
There's
Oh.
a lot of dead bodies in that one too.
Yeah.
So is the next one you, Linkster?
That's the first one. The
bad
first
guys
train
are from
wreck.
space. No, the bad guys are from space. It's just frogs.
Wait a minute. So it's not space frogs.
No, it's just frogs.
Just wait, you'll get the whole thing in a minute.
Okay, then let's
All
let's do the next one.
Oh, there's so much left in this video.
I just have to say something. I have to get this down. Things were dying. They were just dying.
There were no bodies. They were here before. They'll be here after. They were dying. There were no bodies. We found the frogs, but how could they die when there was no bodies? They don't travel. They don't travel through space. They don't fly. They travel through time. They've been on every continent. They've been everywhere. They have influenced modern music. Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. What is a sugar pie and who would eat that? The only continent that they didn't have was the Antarctic, and it's slowly melting. It'll only be a matter of time before they're there too. The Bible talks about the rapture. It'll happen. Mother Mary, please help us.
Wait a minute. It's not space frogs at all. Space frogs.
Dead bodies in that one too.
Interesting.
Not
Okay.
quite as many dead bodies and no space frogs.
Okay. So I see what happened here. And I'm just kind of curious because. All right. Well.
I lost it.
Yeah.
I tried to get as much as
no,
I
no,
could, but
so many of the details, but not the topic. And
Yeah,
that was kind of
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Like the core premise was missing from every video. And I guess it just wasn't clear enough. Oh, okay. That was really good though. Like the whole thing was very, very close. And like
I tried to get the premise.
right. Like
Question.
I think it just wasn't as clear as I thought it was. And it's not like I can check it with other people.
No, that's true.
All right. Well,
So hold on a
what do
second.
you
So
guys think is missing from this?
So hold on. These things travel through time. The space thing was just like a side that we latched onto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is the detail that has been clung to.
and the frogs.
Frogs and space. So clearly it needs to be space frogs.
Chris, frogs from space.
Space frogs melting the Arctic.
It's not
Good, though.
them melting the ice caps at all. The ice caps are melting.
The character did travel though. Like you guys kept kind of the right character the whole time.
Good. Oh.
Okay.
All right, I have to see what the next one is.
All right,
This is Merchant's
Merchant.
original, isn't it?
yes.
The original.
There's so much video left.
2.5 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Those who come after. I just need to say some things. We didn't know. They were dying. It took 15 years ago. About 15 years ago. We started noticing that the beasts were disappearing. They just weren't there. We didn't find bodies. They just started going, and we were losing frogs at the same time, but we found the frog bodies. We just thought, oh well, they're just dying, but you don't die if you don't leave a body. So where were they going? They weren't dying. No, they were traveling. They're on every continent. Did you know that? And they don't travel through space now. They don't even fly. That's just an illusion. They travel through time. They were here before us, and they'll be here after us. They've infected all of modern music. Sugar Pie Honey Bunch? Does that sound like something a human wants to eat? A sugar pie? The Bible calls it the land of milk and honey. Have you ever looked at the alphabet? Like, really looked at it? It starts A, B. Wait. They change things just to mock us. Why did they call? Back when they were like innocent little things, why did we call what they used to eat mandibles? The Arctic ice caps are melting It was the only continent we knew they weren't on, but it's only a matter of time now. In times of trouble, Mother Mary calls to me. There will be an answer. Let it be.
Oh, so
Wow!
Mother Mary help us all was completely at it.
And it started with ice caps.
That's interesting. It got back to ice caps.
True.
I mean,
Hey, Thomas, you got about 2.5 minutes.
oh, lame.
So I asked Merchant what he wanted this stream to be titled. And his answer was what you see here, "The truth will set you be." But bees were gone after the first video.
I tried to make like every line about bees, about the core premise, and it's so interesting that it really kind of stuck, like it continued being a story without the thing the story was about. I found that kind of neat.
Yeah, like we actually like got a really good narrative together about space frogs.
Yeah.
Space frogs killing everyone and leaving no bodies.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with bees.
Not one thing.
But you're
I
right.
didn't pick up bees at all in your original
Oh.
video.
Yeah.
I went back, and when I initially said bees, I said it really quietly, and then you kind of had to know that to understand, like, the alphabet starts A, B, and things like that.
The land of milk and honey.
Yeah, yeah.
Sugar pie honey bunch. I mean, yeah, a bee would probably totally go for that.
Wow.
It makes more sense.
Just wow.
Yeah.
And that was really great. I loved that video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we want to restart the Zoom call real quick and we'll keep this going?
What happened?
Well, I've only got the 40-minute window for Zoom because I'm not a paid person.
If you guys want to, sure.
Yeah,
He's
let's do
not
it.
paid, so
Okay.
this
Sure.
will end in 5, 4, 3.
All right. Let's restart.
Okay.
Let it be.
1 moment.
Everybody left.
Oh, you guys get to see the hidden stuff. The background. And I got you all to myself. No, it's okay. I'll invite everyone else again. They'll show up in a minute. But that was so good. It was so good. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
All right.
Also, I wasn't trying to tease about the loss of the bees early on. It was interesting, like that it kept the narrative and character survived, not the subject, and that was neat to me. I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
There we go. Yay, we're back.
Yeah. It was very interesting how it turned out, how it was this video about how the bees are dying and they're like in charge of everything and they don't travel through space but through time and all of this. And then cut to next video, no bees.
No bees at all.
We don't know what we're talking about, but
It's just a mysterious enemy.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not like too far from the subject, but it's just interesting. And then it became about the space frogs. The frogs survived. And I think that's so neat that they became the focus. They got their own spin-off, you know, it's the Joey of the bee universe.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
With my video, was your video about the bees disappearing, or was it about humanity disappearing?
It was explaining why the bees were disappearing. Because about 15 years ago, when we started noticing the bees were like dying off, we didn't find any bodies. We were just saying they're gone. They're not here anymore.
Oh,
And so
I
instead
took
of them,
it as humanity was on the last brinks. By the way your video was, you were like one of the last survivors of humanity, and everything on the planet was disappearing. I heard beasts, not bees.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Okay, the beasts are. That makes a ton of sense. Okay. Yeah, and if I mispronounced that right there, then everything else sounds like insane rambling that's slightly less connected than it was before.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
so
what
the
I
bees
heard
weren't
was
actually trying to hurt the humans?
No, they were. The premise was that they were all that they time traveled to now to somehow end humanity.
Oh, okay.
Or something. You know, it's not really. It's not meant to have a real answer. It's just,
They put on their power suits and came to 2020. They actually are the murder hornets.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to go into that in the sequel.
No,
It's not going to be a very good sequel, though.
They show up.
Movie.
Oh, they show up in November, so that by the end of 2020, it's the end of humanity.
Oh, that makes sense.
Obviously.
They're the plot twist we crave as a species.
You
Yeah,
eat
that
not
was
honey
very-
for too long.
Very different thing that
Yeah,
came out
so-
of that.
Yeah. So what I was trying to do, the reason it's all set up this way is I wanted to have a character that wasn't a character, you know, just a characterization without like a name and backstory, and a story that isn't a linear story but kind of has a beginning, middle, and end. Because I thought that would be, you know, different than like me as a character telling you a story, while still following the rules. And maybe it didn't work, I don't know, but I had a good time and a lot of stress. I went through like 5 different things trying to figure out what I wanted to do. At one point, I was walking around the house singing bard songs, trying to improvise a bard song for 2 minutes, and it
Oh
never
my
worked.
God.
I always ended up hitting a point where it was like, well, I can either make this an incredibly offensive bard song, continue, or cut it off right here.
Thank you for not making me sing.
yeah, I don't think many of us would have sung a song.
I mean, you guys
Some of
can
you would have.
you guys can say what you want in terms of like, oh, I don't sing very well. I am literally tone deaf, so and I can't control the pitch of my voice.
I'm metaphysically tone deaf.
You can totally control the pitch. Like if you go really, really high and really, really low, you're good.
If I'm imitating a cat's meow,
Yes.
I have perfect control. Any other instance, I don't. That's why I almost failed music theory, because we had to sing a song as part of our test, and I can't do it. Another part that we had to do is he would play something slowly, and we would have to try to like map out the notes that he's playing, but I couldn't do that either.
My
if two
music
notes
class
are
was
close
never
enough-
that hard.
Well, this was a college course at UT Dallas, so
Okay,
if
that makes more sense.
if 2 notes are close to each other, like within
Da-da,
3 notes of each other
da-da,
or something,
Da-da, da-da,
I
da-da,
cannot tell
da-da,
you which of those is
da-da.
higher. Da-da. I think it goes low high. Da-da. Is that right? Those 2 I think are like just the
Mhm.
edge of what I'm able to do, and I only think I'm right.
Oh, poor Simon.
So, you know.
I don't do music. I don't know.
At all?
I like listening to
I was
it.
gonna
I love
say.
listening to it. I can't sing it very good. It sounds super off.
Oh.
Like most things, my enthusiasm is a replacement for my lack of any skill. That's how I get by.
Perfect.
I have no skills.
Oh.
I can talk to people. That's my skill. That's what I went to school for. To talk to people.
Going to school to talk to people. Like, I went to school to talk to people too, but I was also pretending to study something else.
Well, that's literally what I went to school for. I learned how to talk to people better.
All right.
That's what counseling is.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. This is fun, guys.
This was a lot of fun.
Who's up next for order?
Well, Slayerling is going to be starting us off next.
Good.
Do we want to roll though?
We'll roll for what comes after. What do we think of this backwards thing? It was kind of fun seeing how the story changed and evolved, but I feel like some of us were missing out on some things in that
Yeah,
we don't know where it's supposed to go.
I like forward, I think.
Sure.
I think the forward is better because you see where it starts to derail per se instead, because I knew where I was, and seeing 4 videos after me, it's like, where did it start to go wrong?
Right,
I can see the final end scene.
I think it went wrong with me.
But where did it start to go wrong? And I was looking for that.
Okay.
It was John where it went wrong.
Well, it started with John, but then I think I progressed even further.
It started with me, but then Sly just...
Yeah.
She just stuck with the dead body thing.
All right.
And I made a bigger deal about space.
And then Dice added in the frogs in space.
Space
So many
frogs.
bodies. That's what we learned. There are a lot of bodies.
And there were just a lot of bodies.
But
No
no bodies.
No.
Nobody.
No bodies.
A lot of dead, no
And
bodies.
space
Yes.
frogs. And the Antarctic.
Yeah.
I feel like Cam, Dice, Slayerling, and I all had very similar videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were pretty good to the source we got.
Right. So much of it actually survived. Like, so many words and phrases survived. And that was actually pretty impressive, you know? There were a lot of random words and phrases, and a lot of the wording survived. That was pretty neat.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to roll to see what the order is after Slayerling?
Oh,
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, we should
Well,
next time add Dice Maiden.
Oh, just do it in the chat. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Just go to like random.org. That'll do it.
What?
Random.org.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It uses atmospheric noise to create random numbers.
I do too.
I'm gonna go try it and true though.
I use atmospheric numbers to make random noise.
All right.
14
I don't hear
Pascals!
Random.org. I don't hear any. I don't see anything.
What?
It's what's this fuss about true randomness?
Yeah.
On the right is a generator table for min 1, max 100.
Yeah,
Just switch it to 20 and you're good to go.
but it doesn't give me any weird noises or anything.
Oh, no.
It's not that the noise is made by random.org. To generate random numbers, it uses the randomness of the noise they hear in microphones.
Really?
Where they are.
All right. So let me know just before you hit generate, Dice. Are you ready?
All right.
Generate dice.
All right. Dice, go.
All right, that was a 9 on the random scale.
Yeah.
Who wants to offer up the next? So that's silence roll. She gets a 9.
Okay.
No, I rolled on roll 20, or not on roll 20.
But you made the noise.
Yeah. It's obviously your 9.
Okay, so that's dice. You're giving dice your noise.
Oh,
Okay, well, I want to make the noise for mine.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
All right. A little deeper, got a 12.
Yep. Or higher.
I'm pretty sure mine was higher. My sound was higher, number was lower.
Playing guitar or strangling turkeys?
Okay. So Sly and Sly and Linkster, I think.
Do you guys have numbers rolled, or do you want me to do it when you do the funny noises?
Sly did roll in Dice Maiden.
3.
3. Okay.
I rolled in Dice Maiden. That's not fair.
So 9.
She didn't get the benefit of generating her own noise.
What did you get, Silent?
18.
18. Oh,
Wow.
So hold on. You know what? I'm gonna be smart.
You always are.
I was gonna go, when is that not possible? Oh yeah, well played, Terraria. That's right.
That's true. Sly gets a number.
3.
I can hit L. Okay, so 3 for Sly, and for Linkster?
We don't know yet.
Oh, do you want me to roll it for you?
All the numbers are divisible by 3. Don't mess this up, Linkster.
I'll make my noise.
Okay, ready? Hey! It's Linkster making noise, not you.
It's because he said ready.
Oh, that's true.
Anytime we say ready or we start a countdown, Chandler goes berserk.
I don't know why. Like, what trained him for that?
I don't know.
Lottery.
Okay,
Maybe his parents were killed by a random countdown.
Oh.
Alright.
Maybe his parents were actually shot into space.
Oh no.
Frogs.
Yeah.
There weren't frogs.
To meet with the frogs. Frogs and frogs.
Okay, so make
Okay.
your noise. Make your noise. I want to generate a number. That.
That
Really?
was his noise.
It has to be with your mouth.
It doesn't have to be.
You also got a 3.
We did
It's
it!
still divisible. Oh,
We pulled
and
it off,
once
team.
again, Linkster and Sly have rolled the same number.
So it's a roll off.
All right. All right. So Linkster, make a different noise.
Look at you go like what you do.
What?
That was a 5.
All right. And now we'll get ready for Sly's.
Okay. Ready? 11.
I'm right in the middle.
So a fart get you 11.
They were both prime, so we'll let you off the off the hook.
Wait, you're a 3.
I thought someone else was starting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flareling is actually starting.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's all of us? Are we doing Xander this time?
We should.
No.
If we can convince him to do it, we'll add him in somewhere.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. Are we going to do it forward again next time?
I think so.
Maybe continue with the backwards. Yeah. Okay.
Forward.
We might
I
do
do
like
think it was very interesting.
every now and then we should do a backwards one.
Yeah.
We can keep tweaking things. I think that tweak we can put aside, though.
Okay.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep. Goodbye, loves.